You've been home for a couple of years now, buddy, but you're still fighting the war.
Yeah, the jihadists are emboldened, right? They view the U.S. and the West as being weakened in, like, the withdrawal from Afghanistan said it all to them. But we're distracted, and understandably so, right? In Ukraine, the threat in China, with what's happening with Israel, Palestine, and Iran, and that wider war, they see an opening. And again, rightfully so, the U.S. policy towards Afghanistan is just horrific. I think the administration is dying to recognize the Taliban as the official government.
There's a fundamental unwillingness from the government to engage with Afghanistan in any sort of a meaningful way right
because
now.
There's a reason for that, Kate, and they'd have to admit failure. Right. And so they don't want to talk about it, right? You can't talk about Afghanistan without saying, oh, Al-Qaeda is running training camps in at least 10 provinces, madrasa in 5, and say religious schools, weapons storage depot, which probably has U.S. made weapons in them, and media operations centers, safe houses, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that of course the administration doesn't want to discuss Afghanistan. It's a complete embarrassment.
Yep.
Even their biggest supporters within the press recognize the failures of Afghanistan. The threat is twofold. I view it as a near-term threat, and that's the Islamic State, which you had mentioned, right? There's been reports of over 400 suspected or key individuals that were smuggled across the border by Islamic State-linked smugglers. So you could guess that a good percentage of those might be, tied to the Islamic State in some way. So the Islamic State, like I always view this threat. There's the Islamic State on one side and Al-Qaeda on the other. They both share the same goals: establishment of a global caliphate and impose its version of Sharia. They just have different ways of getting there.